Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Well, they didn't fix the airspeed indicator in the Savage Cub.
Sad.
Well, it was one of the last bug reports I sent to Zendesk desk.
They'll get it.
I'm literally doing about, 65 knots, and it's showing me on the indicator I'm doing 120, and there's no way I'm doing 120.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to get some sound, even if it comes out my freaking speakers. I'll be back. Now, there's one thing I wanted to ask. When you're in X-Plane, let's say you spawn at parking 7, and then you want to go to parking spot 10. All you have to do is just go to the flight configuration real quick and change. In FS 2020, don't you have to go all the way back to the main menu?
Yes.
There is a slew option. I never tried it, though.
Yeah, but there should be a quicker way to just change parking spots.
And in X-Plane, you can also click the M key, bring up the map, click on yourself, and you just drag yourself to the next parking spot.
Well, that's slew in here.
The airspeed indicator.
The Y key is a slew, right? I just never use it.
Yeah, it still works, and you can use your keyboard, but it's really sensitive. Like one click on your keypad, and it slews you like a mile and a half away from your spot.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, you gotta. There's, I think, slew fast and slew slow or whatever.
I mean, you can
just
change
like
the weather and time of day.
I usually slew fast in the morning and slew slow in the evening, but I'm old.
Well, I just experienced my first crash of FS.
Oh.
Oh, crash the desktop?
Yep. It's probably my own fault. I turned on the track IR after launching FS.
Alright, changed planes since I crashed.
I'm in the icon, laying in these little puddles.
Nice. Do you mean the airspeed indicator in the yellow cup?
Yeah, the Savage Cub. Yeah. So the HUD airspeed indicator seems correct, but it doesn't. It's not the same as in the virtual cockpit. The airspeed indicator in the virtual cockpit is correct per the real Savage Cub, but there's a disconnect between the airspeed it indicates and your true airspeed.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I sent a bug about that. A couple,
I see.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah. The HUD shows knots, whereas the actual indicator shows kilometers an hour. So yeah, doing 140 now.
Ah, okay. Then that's what's going on. Well, I mean, the HUD should. Then it's the Savage Cub is right, because I've looked at pictures of the real one and okay, kilometers. Yeah.
Trees, Keith. Trees.
Well, everybody's complaining about the metric system, and so there you go. Fly the Savage Club.
Damn it, I just got beached.
Ain't that a bitch?
That happened to me earlier with the icon. Actually, that happens a lot with the icon.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Well, then they should make the HUD, at least the same. I don't know. Well, unless you want to use knots, you have to use the HUD.
I'm gonna try the waterways too and see if there's a settings in the settings for waterways, water runway. So hopefully that means they added them.
Yeah, I haven't even gone through all the settings yet. I need to.
I thought y'all did all that stuff in alpha, beta, gamma.
Your settings do not transfer.
Yeah, I tried. You have the option to show in the filters on water runways, but when you in the beta anyway, you'd hit that, you'd never see any of the water runways. The ones I'm used to, the ones you told me about Intitech, never saw them. I haven't checked here at the release though.
Yeah, I hadn't checked either. I'm fired up X-Plane to see if I can hear the sound in it. I've had this problem before and I forgot how I fixed it.
Yeah, so show water runways is on, and heliports and other runways. Those are all on.
Yeah, and the helicopter ports are on. There's no helicopters yet, but it still makes sense to have them there, though.
Yeah, they said helicopters are coming. I hope they're correct, because I look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially this sim for people with really great graphics cards. I mean, a helicopter would be freaking awesome.
N3 Sierra Zero on final for runway 21, offset onto the grass.
You're streaming. Cool.
Yep.
I'll bring you up on my other monitor then.
Can somebody tell me where the parking brake control is in the icon?
Yes, I can. Give me 1 second. I couldn't find it for like 10 minutes.
Control N key.
I believe it's on the. I'm not in it anymore, but it's on. Look down to your left or right. It's like on the pedestal there on the side. Like there's a very small little switch.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was stuck on the runway here a little while ago. I couldn't take off. I'm like, where the hell is this button?
I think Nova Wing was having that issue, couldn't find it.
I think I spent about 20 minutes on stream earlier trying to find the damn thing. Alright, I'm at parking in the Icon A5. Let's see if I can find any of you.
I see you.
Alright, I'm about to do something that is going to make the FAA mad at me.
So, typical flight simmer?
Yep.
I have to admit, this simulation has the best sloped runways.
Oh
Is that
yes,
you
indeed.
buzzing me?
Yeah, that's me. I'm about to land in that parking area.
So,
Just to see if I can.
I mean, Harrison Ford landed on the taxiway, so why not?
Yep.
Oh my god. That's somebody who is high time to turn in his license. Just saying.
Oh, shit.
I love, though, the better friction in here compared to FSX.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really swing your plane around. You hit the throttle, a little bit of brake, and you can swing that thing around like quick.
Wow,
That
I
is
landed.
actually rolling. It's actually possible to keep rolling at idle throttle.
Right. Shadow's doing some freaking nose stands.
Yeah, I don't fly tail draggers too much.
I have yet to do a swing it around yet on these tail draggers, which surprises me. Because I've gotten pretty squirrely, but haven't ground looped it yet.
Okay, where do I find turning on the other player tag over their aircraft?
I don't have a clue.
It's in one of the options of oh shoot, I forget. Hold on.
General options, and I think. Alright, let me see. Traffic.
Yeah, it's in traffic. Show
nameplates.
nameplates.
Perfect. Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Very weird. I just joined back and I can't see you. I have no idea why.
That wasn't too shabby for my first grass takeoff in this sim.
Yeah, I see you.
Alright, I gotta break off of you, Keith. You're gonna overstress my aircraft. I was trying to follow you, but you started janking hard.
Yep.
The A5 is super maneuverable.
Oh crap, just as I was turning my throttle down, I overstressed.
Oh, I just ate shit.
Good taste.
Not good. Do not try to go through a house. You will lose.
House 1, 10 Shadow 0.
Yeah.
You know, screw freaking flying around. I'm just gonna freaking sail around in the icon like a boat.
It is a lot of fun.
Make those fuckers make a damn sailboat for this thing.
True.
Freaking ship simulator, bro.
Oh yeah. The Icon was my favorite aircraft back in MS Flight.
Yeah, I had a client that was doing jobs for. It was in Vacaville, and literally Icon was right down the street. I'd see him freaking flying out of there all the time.
Oh, nice. I've yet to see one in real life.
I'm gonna change plane.
Yeah, they got to work on the water and stuff because I see you're hovering like right above the water, almost like a speed.
Yeah, you look the same. So my own experience of the water is fine, but what other players look like on the water definitely needs some work.
Yeah.
Although I love how the camera bobs with the water. Like it's beautiful.
Yeah, they need to work on it a little bit. If the wind picks up any and those waves get bigger, it's like it's pretty much covering the whole airplane.
We try this big boy just once.
Is that the 787? Or
It's
the
the
Neo?
So I'm curious if y'all can see my plane. Since this is that Carenado plane.
The 182?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
I'm turning around to go back over to the airport now. Runway 3 side.
You see the airliner on the runway? What end of the runway are you on? I'm trying to figure out where the brakes are on this thing.
Alright, I'm going over the airport now, over the parking area, towards the opposite end of the field.
You're a little high, but
I can definitely tell it's a high wing.
you know what? There is an option in the settings, either the basic or was that on V-Pilot? I can't remember.
Why don't you come down and do a nice slow pass by this airliner?
That's what I'm fixing to do.
I got to get the Xbox controller set up for the drone camera. Be able to move around better tomorrow. All right, something's flying behind the airliner. That does not look like a 182 to me. Hang on, let me get closer.
Yeah, I see
It's like
a low
Bonanza.
wing. Yeah, I see a low wing.
That's a Bonanza. Or maybe something else. That's like a... I think that looks like an old Bonanza right there.
Yeah,
Is
it looks
that
like
you
a Bonanza
in the 182?
So that sucks. You can't actually see it as a 182. Huh?
You would think they would at least model it as a high wing.
At least as a 172.
We'll throw that in the feedback box for them. They probably got a lot on their plate right now.
All right, so under the graphics, all the way to the bottom, they have used generic plane models AI traffic, use generic plane models multiplayer.
Wonder what happens if you turn that off.
Well, it is off, and I still see you as a low wing.
Sorry, I meant on.
Applying. Resuming.
Where's that at?
In the graphic settings, it's the last two options.
Coming in for a really, really crappy base.
Well, did that make me look any different?
I'm coming around. Hold on.
Got my generic plane models and multi-pro.
Nope. You're still the same yellow low wing. You're parked on the grass, right?
Yeah. Are you in the Icon A5?
Yeah, I just passed with my flaps
Yeah,
down.
you just showed me as a bear. That's weird, it's not even showing you as the Icon A5, but earlier I was looking at Tin Shadow, it was.
Okay, well that's weird. Maybe the options I changed my aircraft.
That could be.
You might want to change that option, see if it changes your aircraft.
Yeah, you're definitely in a low wing.
Yeah, I've been looking at Well, let me look at La Sombra. He was an icon.
Still
Yeah,
am.
shows me as an icon.
You're way over there now. Hold on.
I'm coming back.
I'm also at an
You look
icon.
like an icon to me.
I'm at the gate. I'm an icon as well.
And yeah, you look like an icon to me. That's weird. So, Necro, change those options. See if that changes your model.
Let me get up to parking so I can see you.
I don't know why you see me as a low wing like I see you as a low wing.
Hey Necro, I'll stay here. I'm at parking. I'm in an icon.
Yeah, that A5 that just went over me looked like a Bonanza.
Yeah, I saw it in your stream.
Oh, got his burners on.
Yeah.
Am I about to get ass
I'm
packed?
burning. You hot? I'm trying to release the brakes. Nothing releases the brakes.
Oh shit! Well, Sombra's in front of me, and he definitely an icon. So
Yeah, Reaper's in a 152 looks like a Bonanza.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
with all the bonanzas?
Yeah, everybody's in a Bonanza all of a sudden.
yeah, they are. I'm looking here, but yeah.
Yeah, a
Weird.
whole bunch of bonanzas for me now too. I'm thinking this might be a server issue.
Yeah, Keith's sitting here in a golden Bonanza. Let me change that setting again.
Yeah, there's a bonanza right next to me.
Oh crap! I found the brake.
Oh, that was you.
That's me, Nick.
Yeah, you were popping a wheelie. It was kind of funny.
Oh, please take off before you get to me. I have no reverse.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah, so
Oh my,
Shadow is tagged as an
oh.
A5, but looks like a Bonanza to me right now.
Oh, I dragged a tail.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I turned off those generic settings and still see, well, there's a A5 right in front of me. Even though it just ghosted.
Okay, you should see it. Well, then that's changing the other things you see. I don't know why it's.
Yeah, I see Keyhole as a A5, but I don't. Shadow N7 is in front of me, is tagged as an A5, but is showing up as a Bonanza.
Yeah, so I'm seeing you in an A5. I'm in an A5, and I see Keyhole. All three of you guys are in A5s, or all three of us.
That's weird.
That's weird because I see you in a Bonanza,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah,
I
it's
see
definitely
Keyhole in an A5.
weird. It's weird. That's all right.
Yeah, I've got a A5, visually A5 right next to me, but Shadow, you're still in a Bonanza even though you're listed as A5. And there goes a jet.
Man, that sounded good when you took off.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I didn't actually hear it. I don't know why it didn't sound for me.
I was in my drone, kind of over the runway. That's why I heard it.
Oh, that makes sense. I actually have the headset emulation mode on in the audio.
And I forgot to set that on. That's
Okay, Keyhole's in an A5.
Alright, we're gonna try a taxiway takeoff. See if I can get off before I get to the other end of the runway. Yeah, that didn't happen. Fence, fence, fence.
Did you crash?
Yup.
it's so weird when someone flies right through you. It's like, whoa, what just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way to turn that off.
What's this thing this time?
Still no sound. Damn it.
I don't care. It wasn't cleared to take off.
This Coronado plane sound is off. It sounds more like a Rotax I'm flying.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to go over there by that beach.
What the hell can
Buzz that runway with this.
I've got tooltips
wreck it first.
coming in. Even with tooltips off, incorrect altimeter, blah 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 blah, and no sound.
Just press B for your altimeter.
It says press 9 in it. But it keeps coming up with all those tips, and I have tooltips turned off.
Are you talking about the tips? Are you talking about the tips when you hover over a button or a switch?
No, not those.
Okay.
You're talking the pop-up prompt saying, "Hey, you've not configured this piece right for your flight."
Yeah, that stuff.
That's under assists.
Yeah, that's under the notification section of assists.
If you set it to hard or realism or realistic or something, it turns that stuff off, I think.
Hard, yeah.
Is it piloting and control notifications that need what I need to turn off?
I think so, yeah.
Sounds about right. For what you're explaining.
Can't figure out why I can't get the freaking sound. Okay. All right, guys, it's time to land on some sandbars. Dude, they flew in Hope, Canada, on squirrels video. That looked awesome.
Yeah, I wrote that down for something I want to go visit.
Yeah, but there's some sandbarges right over here, right in front of us.
Alright, trying this roll again. See if I can get off before I hit the gate fence this
Here
time.
comes Dirt Demon in a. Is that an Airbus?
Yeah, A320.
There's Necro. I'm going to try to fly right through him. Too fast.
The bus is coming.
Beautiful
There it goes.
takeoff.
There it goes. Is Dirt Demon?
Alright. So when all you guys upgrade to the 3090s and all that stuff, I need your 2080 Ti's for like $50.
Same.
And a bigger power supply.
I'm going to change planes, get into a bush.
I'm
Oh, I
eyeing the
just
30.
cleared the fence.
So we don't know who Dirt Demon and ASZM QT. We
That
don't know who these
burner's
people are
coming.
doing.
You're gonna bust the tower burner.
There's Got Burner. I'm gonna try to catch up with Got Burner. What the hell is he flying?
Probably
Man,
an
the Steam
airplane.
achievements are bugged AF.
Oh,
It overstressed.
That's why I
well,
turned
yeah,
off.
you're going 400 plus at sea level.
I said, come on, I want to buzz the airway.
That's why I turned mine
I
off
got-
just for group flight so I could just screw around.
I got all the damages turned off. I don't deal with that stuff. There's Reaper. See if I can run into Reaper.
By the way, just off the end of the runway, there's actually a really cool waterfall.
Is it modeled?
I don't think I'll see it.
Yeah, it's down here. I'm coming in on over at the A5 right now.
Oh, I'm trying to run to Reaper. Oh, he went right past. What are you flying, Reaper?
You just passed me. I'm in the water.
152.
This little cove over here.
I can barely hear you.
I am in
Where are you at?
152.
I'm off to your right.
152. Guy, you were hauling.
I'm
butt.
actually in the water.
There goes Reaper.
Okay, I see. I'll come try to join you.
What, is everybody going A5?
Hey,
All right,
yeah.
let's all switch to A5s.
All right, fine. Hold on. I got to let this load first.
Yeah, same here. It'll take me a bit.
I was just trying to load in when
Yeah, I got too much energy.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I'm trying to go to that little beach area that you just passed with. There's like a rock, kind of little canal there.
Yeah, there's actually a visible waterfall in there.
I tell you what, once the sim loads, which it takes a while for me because of my graphics go, it's pretty reasonable for loading. But after the first time,
Yeah, I get 20 FPS on high to ultra, so a combination of both, on a 1080 or a 1070 and a 7800 CPU. And I wish I had more FPS, but it's at least a fluid 20. Like, I want more FPS, but I can't say, oh, it's stuttery or anything like that.
yeah, I'm amazed mine even works. Matter of fact, at first when everybody was having the download issues, including me, a black screen came up and I went, oh no, it's not going to work at all. I waited a year and 3 months and it's not going to, and then boom, it just came alive somehow.
I mean, that was my big fear too.
All right, somebody needs to suggest them, or there should be a quicker way to change plane instead of going back to the main menu.
Turn on developer options.
I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but somebody should suggest it.
No, it's already in
Alright,
there.
so
Turn on
i5
developer options.
All right, i5 for everybody.
Yeah, turn on developer options, and then you can change your aircraft without going back to the main screen.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what else you can change, but yeah.
I mean, you know what else is just that I just noticed? It's just the people at the airfield, at the workers.
I rolled it.
These guys just working. They're just fluid-looking GTA 5-looking dudes.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
Like, I gotta hand it to them. The world is fluid and smooth and beautiful.
Oh yes, it's amazing.
The first flight I did was at the airfield when I went to flight school 10 years ago. And I walked, and I didn't walk. I turned on the thing, and I'm on the runway. I mean, it had the same bump in the runway. I took off, had the same water tower. I looked out the left window when I was doing the circuit, and the sight picture was like bringing back flashbacks. I'm like, oh my God, this is real. I'm telling you, it was like I was having a come to Jesus moment. It's like, I can't believe what this looks like.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm working on a cross country across the U.S., and one of my stops is going to be the actual airport where I learned to fly. I made it from the West Coast to Vegas today, hoping to make it to Sedona, Arizona tonight for a sunrise flight over the Grand Canyon in the morning.
I was playing around in the Grand Canyon today. So much better than it was in FSX.
Hey, I saw something on Reddit yesterday. Somebody was driving through the buildings of Manhattan in an Icon.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That looks pretty cool.
All right, somebody needs to record this so we can put it up on the Discord for everybody.
I'm streaming, and I'll move it over to YouTube.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not streaming tonight because I wanted to use my full 49-inch monitor.
I'm in the Icon, baby.
You know what? It's amazing. It's like you'll get different watercolors depending on where you're at. Like
green and
yeah, even
brown,
within a general area, you know.
Yeah, and brown.
Yeah, I'm in brown right now. I was in blue. Now that I'm closer to this sand here.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think I'm
Isn't
about
that
to
pretty?
beach.
I'm sad.
You're about to get. Oh my God!
All right, I'm coming out to join you guys.
Going for a
I
leisure.
wish I would have bought a simulator with sound.
Oh, hello there.
Yep, I beat.
Nice. Such an awesome thing.
Dang, is this Icon this slow? Yep. It
Yeah,
is.
it's pretty slow in the water.
No, I'm taking off the runway.
Like
Oh.
50 knots or something.
Yeah, it's a slow accelerating plane. It doesn't have a whole lot of horsepower,
Yeah,
but it doesn't really
makes
need it
sense.
either.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't really. Are y'all on the beach?
Unfortunately.
What happened?
All right, this is my first water landing.
Finally
This ought to
made
be
it.
Cool. This ought
So
to be really cool.
Tip for the water landing: get the AOA to be this horizontal, and just hold it there, and it'll just glass it right in.
I did something today.
Oh,
I used
dude,
to be
this
able to right click and move
awesome.
my view around with the right click mouse. Now I can't do it anymore. I don't know what I did today. I screwed something.
It's middle mouse button.
It's not the middle mouse button. That doesn't work either.
You need to reset your settings. Go back to default.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
So I don't know what happened, but I just got counted as crashed.
Yeah,
I probably
saw
dug
that.
a wingtip in.
I didn't see you do anything like that. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It counted me as crashed. Of course, I had that happen earlier today. I crossed. I was approaching Furnace Creek and Death Valley, and about 100 feet off the ground, suddenly you've crashed. What?
Yeah, I got all that stuff turned off. All right, so we're all going to land in the water right next to the runway, correct? The really
Well,
big
the ones that are in the A5 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think we all are now.
But we're landing in the really big lake, not over there by the sand part, right?
Yeah, give yourself lots of
I see
room.
Reaper on the beach. Reaper's on the beach.
Yep.
Only other one I see over here is Keyhole. Man, this Icon 5 just floats forever.
It really does. It is a slippery airplane.
I have seen a video of real A5s stalling while in a climb.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. It's a slippery, a very efficient aircraft. And man, is it fun.
It's not electric, is it?
No, it's gas.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know what? That water rudder really works well too. There's a definite difference.
It's very nice.
Rotor rudder in the inside.
Yeah, there's a switch.
There's two switches down below your flap switch.
I think I figured out what went wrong. I forgot to retract my gear last time.
Ah, yeah, that will happen.
Ah, water rudder.
And see, that's the kind of the sucky thing, dude. You should be able to, roll right off the land right into the water. But if you do that with the gear down, obviously you crash. And that was a definite bug. They gotta
But
fix that.
I don't think that's how it works in real life, is it? Or is it?
No, absolutely. You could land in the water, and there are airports that have
ramp,
like
concrete ramp.
Yeah, have a boat ramp, and
Yeah,
you
like
can
a boat launch.
Yeah, and you can lower your gear and then climb right out of the water.
I just wish
that's
it
one of
more way.
That's one of the cool things about the Icon, that you were able to do that.
I wish it showed more waves, but I don't know if the Icon is supposed to actually make waves like a regular float. I want a regular float plane like a Cub float.
Oh, the Icon has a wake, that's for sure. But yeah, that's one thing that they didn't really model very well yet.
Well, it's over modeled in FSX, the old, but I love it. I like the fact that it's over modeled. I got a little bit of waves, but not many. This little Icon's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is actually a really fun little plane. It's not good for like long distance cross countries, but it is sure a fun plane to just dink around in.
Yeah, I just want a regular float plane so like you can pretend like you're taking fishermen, in Alaska and wherever.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
All my planes are environmentally safe because I have no sound.
All right, so where are we gathering all the float planes?
Well, I'm flying and Keyhole's flying, and is it La Sombra and Necro? We're all over here on the big lake next to the
I've
runway.
never seen a Bonanza float on the water like that.
Yeah, X-Checker, somebody was doing a YouTube video, and sometimes their planes were getting screwed up. They weren't seeing the right. Like they were in TBM 930s, and one guy was in a Bonanza. Apparently, the Bonanza is the plane it picks when it can't figure out what's going on.
Must be like first in the list or something.
It must be. Or
It's
the default
well, the way I read it is that if you have those settings on, it'll put that Bonanza on as a low quality plane just to help with frame rates.
Oh, okay. Now there is a thing in the settings that says when you're in multiplayer or AI traffic, do you want to see generic planes?
That's
And
the one I'm
AI
talking about.
Yeah,
we
AI,
played
I
with
said
that.
yes, but for multiplayer, I chose no because I wanted to see the real plane in multiplayer.
Yeah, we
Right.
tried playing around with that to see if we can change it, and for whatever reason, he just looks like a
It still didn't fix it.
Beechcraft. Yeah.
All right, let's all lean in the water next to each other. I think I'm leaning down there by Keyhole. He's
Heading
in the
towards La Sombra.
I'm heading back towards you guys.
Let's
Oh,
see
are
if
they
we can all
behind me?
land in the water. Let's see if we can all land in the water and Necro streaming to see if we can all get next to each other and take off.
Oh good lord, energy management on the water is rough.
Does pushback work on the water?
Nope.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I tried earlier.
Well, look, I gotta admit, this little icon is more fun than I thought it was gonna be.
I just went in and changed a couple graphic settings, and I lost half my frame rate. That's weird.
Any idea which ones? Because I'd like to get some of my frames back.
Oh, I changed my LOD from 100 to 150, and then it went from 50 to 25. Then I set it back, and it's still staying at 25.
Oh,
I had that
weird.
issue earlier. I was running 15 frames this morning, and so I changed it all down to medium, and still was getting 15 frames.
Yeah, I've had that even in the beta. If I would change weather or something, it would tank my frames, and it would not. I could not get it back, even if I went back to the other settings. It just stayed like really like time of day and everything screwed it up. I basically have to shut it off and load her back up to fix it.
Icon have reversal.
Nope.
No, it's not a turboprop. All right, let's
All
all
right.
get lined up wingtip to wingtip for a
All right,
screenshot.
There's La Sombra, and I just lost his tag, probably because I'm getting ready. There's Keyhole Bud.
Yeah, you ghosted through me. I'm going to try to get up next to Necro on the right side there. But man, it is tough managing your energy on the water.
I keep using freaking X-Plane keys.
Yeah, I set mine up to match Max Plane.
That's not a bad idea.
Necro just disappeared for me.
Yeah, Necro, where'd you go?
Still there, I'm changing settings.
All you guys are about 5 feet off the water.
Oh, to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. All aircraft landed on the water.
Yeah.
appear
Yeah,
as if their gear are down, basically.
it's a hover. They're in hovercrafts.
Yes.
They are 5 feet off the water.
Yeah, it's basically they're where their gear would touch the water if the gear was down.
Hey, but look, everybody looks like an icon so far. I don't see any bonanzas.
Yeah, well, now look over to my right. We got a bonanza over here. I don't know who's over there.
Me. You guys are all A5s, but 'cause I'm to your right.
But you're a bonanza.
In Necro Stream, I'm a A5. That's weird.
Oh, that is weird.
This may go horribly wrong when I'm trying to record this real quick.
If you doing it, yeah, it'll go horribly wrong.
Roger.
All right, where'd everybody park their bonanzas? I mean, their icons.
We're all over here waiting on you.
I'm taxiing down the runway. That's all I'm asking. Where'd you go?
Oh, well, look out over the water.
Right
Yeah,
here.
the big lake thing, not the small one where the big sandbar is.
Damn it, man. This totally tanked my frames.
You mean the North Sea area?
Yeah, whatever.
All right, well, you all watch
Watch
out for
it, Bobby.
U-boats.
How come none of my X-Plane views are working?
You're not an X-plane?
Duh. Here comes Reaper.
Alright, we should all get lined up and then all take off at the same time.
That'd be fun.
Agree. So far, my recording software hadn't crashed the sim yet, which I'm surprised.
Yeah, I managed
Shadow's
to
played
stream for
pretty
about
good.
5 hours earlier without having any issues.
Dude, I streamed freaking 3 hours this morning, not one blip, dude. And I had like all the traffic on, all AI traffic, weather, everything.
Yeah, but y'all have better graphics cards than me.
I mean, I only got a 1070.
I only got a Vega 56.
I have
I've got a 520.
Rolling a Voodoo 3.
a boot.
And actually,
I'm
technically, mine's a laptop 1070.
Here comes Gotburner.
I'm on a Commodore 64.
What computer am I on, guys? Go ahead and say it all at one time.
It's a Vic
Mac.
20.
I'm on a BBC micro.
Apple Lucy?
Mac, baby. I'm on a Mac. I'm on my MacBook Air again.
I'm on a scientific calculator.
Hey, I gotta say props if you managed to get a Mac to run this thing well.
Well, it would run with a partition of Windows, but it would have to be one of the beefy. It had to be like an iMac or something.
You know what's really
actually
cool?
used
In the
the
HUD
same
mode, I can move my head and move the view around. My head tracking follows it. It's cool.
I know, I discovered that earlier. That's awesome.
And what's really cool about the head tracking, it really works well with like your point of views. So you can move your like a quick view to the left or right, and then still move your head, and it's almost like you shifted in your seat. It just works really well.
Yeah, they nailed the Track IR interface here. Honestly,
why are Reaper 1 and Gotburner all the way over on the other side of this?
Because they're
because they
learning
weren't
about
used to
power
how slippery the
management.
plane is yet.
Do what?
Because I didn't use this plane yet. I didn't know how to make
okay.
an approach.
Oh,
And I didn't use
yeah.
any flaps either.
Yeah, it took me a while to get over here too, but if you're new to it, I understand. Same thing with me.
Even with full
Yeah.
flaps, if you're angled down any, it's not going to want to drop speed.
Yeah, this thing is slippery.
Hey, look, at least we're not going around in freaking circles like X-Plane. You know, if you
Yeah,
fall
the
in
water
X-Plane,
physics
you got
were
the
just-
parking brake set, you go around in circles, and if you let go of the parking brake, you just start floating, which is probably a little more realistic, but I like this better. Well, plus we don't. I don't have waves turned on because we can each have our own settings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll have to see if I can kick the waves up after everybody gets over here.
I didn't even know there was a wave setting.
Well, it's the wind.
Honestly, my opinion is that they nailed the physics pretty dang well. They're not perfect, but they're pretty dang good. They nailed the graphics. Now they just need to nail the cockpits, especially some of the IFR procedures, and I think this is going to be an amazing sim.
Yeah, even with the default. What's the deal with everybody complaining about default? Have you not seen the FSX or the? You know, there's nothing wrong. I mean, granted, they need to work on them, but they're really good at it.
They're all comparing them to Zebo, and that's not a fair comparison.
That's not realistic.
Well, that's all freaking. That's just all internals. I mean, graphically, dude, these things are I believe better than payware. Graphically,
Right.
these models.
Right, that's what I mean as far as just the PBR look and the cockpits. This is just for default planes. This is crazy.
Oh my god!
And default scenery too.
Yeah, and that's just and the weather stuff, which
I don't know how they're gonna sell default scenery though.
Oh,
I mean, aftermarket scenery. I mean, airports, yeah.
Yeah, airports, yes.
Airport, for
maybe
sure,
landmarks in major cities, but just regular scenery, hell no. No, they can't do it.
I mean, Orbex is selling London.
Yeah, the cityscapes and stuff.
And I think that's valid because there's no photogrammetry for London in Bing's dataset, so Orbex can fill in that gap, and not have to worry about the legality that Microsoft would face trying to use Google data.
right.
So there is a slight, really narrow slot for Orbex, and I think just Orbex. I don't think anybody else makes anything that's even a reasonable competitor to the default.
No, but look, this is the sim where normally people don't. Even people that do tube liners because of the scenery are going to want to go. This is where somebody.
All right, I'm as lined up as I'm going to be.
They can make $10 airports all over the freaking world. You know, the little baby bush type airports all over. Like the what's the one that Orbix did for $12.99? The Orcus.
Orca Island.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad price for a scenery. But just think if they put it on sale, say they have a Christmas sale, even if it's a year from now for $6.
How does it look now, though? With these graphics, if you go there now,
I don't know. I haven't.
is it worth buying a DLC the way it looks right now?
Yeah, but I fly up in the Pacific Northwest in Alaska all the time. I'll definitely go to Orca.
Hey, boys, you ready?
Y'all ready to take off?
Reaper
Well,
coming over?
Reaper's still coming,
Okay,
very
we'll
slowly.
get him in here.
Yeah, trying to
I'm
get
gonna
there.
have to edit this recording down because it's just showing me floating, and all you guys floating for 10 minutes. I'll tell you what. Let me turn this one off, and then I'll start another recording. I'll just dump this.
Yeah, got Bernard ghosted. He's too close to Shadow.
Yep. Back up a
Brother.
little. Hit that reverse thruster.
I was in the menu just now. Is that why?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looking around.
Okay,
Grab
well,
some
y'all see the tip of the island out in front of us? We'll fly towards that tip. Somebody lead us, and then we'll come back here and land. Somebody take the lead, and we'll follow you.
I'll
Anybody?
take the lead because I'm terrible at following.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I want to follow just because I'm streaming.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I'll get back towards the back too because I'm going to record it.
All right, I scooted out of the way. We should be good.
All right, Reaper's up behind us. We can go.
All right, launching in 3, 2, 1.
Perfect timing. I couldn't stop.
wow, I just felt my plane get up on step.
I really like that ghost thing. That thing is cool. When they get close to your wing and then all of a sudden it starts to disappear, but it doesn't disappear all the way. I like that feature.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Who we following? Keyhole Bud?
Why are you following me?
Oh, well,
I'm
maybe
following
Lasombra.
Lasso.
Following Lasombra then.
Hey, Tech, you got your flaps up down still.
I got him. This is pretty cool. This is what I was hoping for.
Yep.
To me, this is worth the $60 because I'm going to get the standard. Only because my graphics card can't really, and plus I really don't do big airports anyway anymore. So it's, I'd like to have the Shock Ultra, but I'd rather wait on like a Super Cub float or something.
Dude,
big
that
cars,
Shock Ultra is like just wicked. I mean, I love it.
I'd love to have that plane, and I'd like to have the Longitude, but
Yeah, I went premium just for the Cirrus.
Yeah, we're in a real type grouping here.
yeah, this looks really cool. This is really slick. It's worth it for the multiplayer to me.
I'm going to go clockwise around the island here and try to maintain about 80 knots.
Well, apparently I just passed the Sombra.
Yeah, you were a little hot there.
You know what we need to do one time? We have to play tag. They were playing tag on one of the videos, and if you tagged the other guy, then you had to chase them, and you took turns. I don't know how you would do it with multiple people.
It's just multiplayer is just so freaking smooth, dude. It's like it's really easy to pace the other planes.
Yeah,
I've never had multiplayer this smooth.
never.
I honestly didn't think it was possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some small issues, but nothing bad. We need to figure the private group thing out. We'll figure it out eventually.
I mean, DCS is pretty decent, but still, this is...
How in the hell did I get so far away from y'all? Apparently y'all are going another place I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm not following the group either.
That's cool seeing all the tags. So can you bind a button to turn the tags off? Like if you wanted to turn them off for a second to take like a picture and then turn them back
Mine are off. I haven't figured out how to turn them on.
Now that was cool. Freaking Got Burner just went over my top and like shadowed my whole cockpit.
I know, that's what's crazy. I love the shadow thing.
Dude, that was like too cool. I saw him fly over me, and then he shadowed me, and like the whole cockpit was in his shadow. That was just
but
awesome.
it looks like particles, doesn't it? Looks like particles.
No, it was a full shadow.
Oh, was it?
Alright, so heading back to land in the cove.
Fly around for a little bit more. We're having fun.
Alright.
We could try landing that river up in front of us.
Right, go over
That'd be
on the
cool.
other side of the run. Let's buzz the small river on the other side of the runway and buzz the sandbar over there. Maybe we'll land on the sandbar soon.
Yeah, but
We need to do some sandbar landings for too long.
yeah, Ten Shadow's probably going to have PTSD from his attempt at it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, I just saw Shadow go from a A5 back to a Bonanza.
Oh, come on. Come on.
It might have been like you were losing some frames for some reason, and that's why it did it.
Yeah.
It might, be a
We got
slight
something
server.
over there over to the top left flying.
It could be the person's individual internet that hiccups every now and then too.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just long enough to change plane and when it tries to reconnect, it doesn't understand what they were originally in. But still,
All right.
this
Do I
is
head for the
way
river to the left or the right?
Somebody just
the
ate
right.
shit in an A20.
Yeah, I saw that.
The
Are we
river to the
going
right.
direct
Copy.
to the right? Okay.
So cross over the airfield, take a right, and put her down.
Yep, I'm heading that way now.
All right, so we're putting them down over here in the little river on the other side.
Yeah, I think we should aim for where the river's widest, over on the right, just to the southeast of the airfield.
That'll work. This is so cool. I'm behind all of y'all. This is so.
I'm going to land to the left of this little island, just for the fun of it. See if hopefully I don't beach myself.
You know what's cool is just seeing the sun just, reflect off the wingtips of the other planes and like hits you in the face. It's cool.
Who is not going to nail the water landing? We have to have a crash tonight or it's no fun. This is damn. This water look, and look, I've got like lower settings to y'all. This water looks amazing. All right, I'm landing. Well, I like this little icon. I didn't think I was going to like this little thing.
And I'm beached.
Did you beach?
Yeah, I thought.
Okay. Shadow was the first one that you didn't have your water. You didn't have your water rudder on, did you?
I did. I thought I could go around the other side, but that was
You were wrong.
not.
You were wrong.
That was just too cool.
This is so cool.
That was a lot of fun.
Takes this little sucker forever to stop. I like this little plane. I was like, really, the icon? But I like it now.
Oh yeah, I
Just
totally
the
get
fact
why they
that we
picked
can
it.
land on the water. If they hadn't had a
we're
water
doing
plane,
some Caribbean island jumping and whatnot in this thing.
Hells yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the Florida beaches, the Caribbean,
Bahamas.
the Bahama Mamas.
We're gonna have like Friday night or whatever night, drinking, flying, Caribbean, video streaming, picture
Shenanigans.
shenanigans,
I already got you on the drinking
Nobody
part.
told the FAA.
Shenanigans. Awesome.
All right, so look, we're going to bring back multiplayer Mondays. Multiplayer Monday. This Monday's a bad day for people.
Hey, listen, I never know what night is gonna be bad for me. Most nights could be bad for me because I'm tired. I come home from work and I'm like, the only reason I'm up this late is because I know I got tomorrow off and I'm rolling on adrenaline. If this was just a regular old Tuesday night, I'd be in bed already, wondering why my wife is watching what she's watching on TV.
Gotcha.
And dude, the water is just such a it's so
incredible.
realistic. Just depends on where you're at, where the sun is, how deep it is. It's like a total different color. It's a
I just
total
want to
different
see
environment.
screenshots and video.
Especially since you can see through the water to the ground.
Right.
It's so.
All right, so I'm going to try to kick up the
unbelievable.
wind in mine, and see if I can get y'all to like the y'all over. I don't know if this will work or not. Add wind layer. Is that what you do? Add wind layer?
No, you probably just want to manipulate the bottom one.
Well,
Yeah, ground wind.
I added a wind layer. Oh, I added an X.
And it won't look good, dude. The icon bobs a little, but once you get the waves to go any higher, it doesn't really follow it.
Coming in for landing.
Mean beaching?
Nope. I've recovered from that.
Try not to come in too hot.
Are
do
you
run out of
Are you
water
a
here.
A5 or are you a Bonanza?
Yeah, he's
A5.
coming in too hot. You might beach again.
A5. All right, you.
Go around, go around.
For a brief, beautiful moment, I saw all A5s.
Yeah, you
barely
gotta let
made
it
it.
Oh,
flow.
best climb, best climb, best climb. Don't hit the trees.
Again.
Ooh,
Well, I've got
yes.
the wind speed at 58 knots and it's not doing anything. What's that?
Yeah, it's totally floaty. You gotta go full flaps and throttle down and just wait.
I got a little arrogant there. I was like, I got this.
Oh, there we go. If you turn your speed knots all the way, oh my God, look at the waves. It's making me ill. Oh my God. Turn the speed up on your waves to 150. This is crazy. This is nuts. The icon's sinking.
Yeah, it doesn't quite match.
No, it doesn't do it 100%, but this is still pretty cool. Oh, it just flipped me off. A wave came by and it flipped me off the wave. Oh, I just crashed.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that was
Yep, you're upside down.
It's over.
I am so glad I got that on video.
Oh, I just saw that on Necro stream. That's crazy.
It did like a surfboard. I went up on the wave and the icon flew off the wave. And I had to restart.
All right, let's try this again.
All right, I'm stuck. I got to restart. I got to come back in.
Keith, do 0 throttle and full flaps, and as you're nosing down, you're still not going to lose any speed. So in other words, you want to be 0 throttle, full flaps long before you normally would.
You can try crabbing it a little bit, slipping. That will help a little, but not much.
S turns at low altitude actually are doable in the icon, and that really helps if you got too much energy.
He might be down early enough to bleed it off.
Yeah, I think you'll bleed that off.
Wow, he actually didn't beach this time.
Nope, not this time.
Come back towards you. Had to restart because I flipped over. Too much wind.
I'm starting to think if you have inactivity on your simulator, it freaking shuts down because I don't know, when I stepped away for maybe 20 minutes, my whole computer like crashed and restarted. And now it hasn't done anything. And I don't.
There might be a memory leak or something. I just probably need some more optimization.
Yeah, I had it running for 4 hours or so, and nothing. So when I wasn't at my PC, that is.
Yeah, I updated to 32 gigs of RAM for this one, and I've just edged over the 16 I had before for actual usage. So I don't think there's a memory leak.
Okay.
Go around.
Oh, almost beached. That was close.
I'm missing something I don't even see yet. Where were you?
He's coming up to the group now.
Well, I had to restart because I flipped over because I turned the wind up. So
Well, let's get back in the air and go land somewhere else now. Let's find some more water.
Sounds like
Take
a plan.
Take the lead. Go, Necro.
I'm streaming. I gotta watch all y'all take off.
I'm going.
All right, go.
Stay over the land, and there's some streams and stuff we can maybe attempt.
Hey, can you do that freeze thing in the multiplayer where the plane freezes?
Yeah.
Yes. Just hit the pause button.
Because I need to go take a break once I get in there real quick. This little icon's fun. So pause, break.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we try to hit that lake southeast of here.
Oh, that's badass. That pause break is badass. That's too cool. I've never seen that feature before in the sim of y'all.
Oh, the
active
active
pause?
pause.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it
DCS.
Yeah, the active pause is pretty cool.
All right, where'd everybody go?
That's too cool. I'll be right back.
All right, we're heading southeast.
Yeah, I'm thinking head towards that lake southeast of the one we were in. There's another nice big lake down there. But I gotta go see what this is over here. This is just beautiful.
Yeah, this lake looks like it might be tricky. It's got a lot of islands.
It's tricky. We're doing it.
I think that's
Easy.
why we have to go to it.
Yeah, I'm going to try it on the right. On the right of the big island.
I'm thinking approach from the northeast to the southwest and aim for the right of the big island.
Damn, I am coming in hot. Come on, slow it down.
Simmer down now.
I changed my mind. I'm going left. Fallen Reaper.
Okay.
Nope, I'm going around. That beach was getting too close.
At an active pause, where'd y'all go?
We're
Big
over
lake
here by that
southeast.
thing, by the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
I just about beached.
Oh, y'all found another. Oh, I see. Y'all found another spot to land. I'm gonna try to figure out my sound.
I dropped it.
What happened?
I was on the outside view trying to get back to the inside view, and my wing clipped the water. I had some good speed coming in, too. That was going to be a good landing. Had it not been for my wing decided I want to go fishing.
Reaper and I are east side of the island. It seems pretty easy to actually do the approach to the east side.
So, Necro, you're going to upload the stream to YouTube?
Yeah.
You know, all this time, I'm on high-end settings. I'm getting a solid 45 to 50 frames on high-end.
Yeah, same.
Even with all of us?
I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was until I changed my settings. I'm gonna have to restart to go back. To
Oh,
it.
and yeah, my new monitor has HDR, and I got HDR on, and it just looks like wicked real.
I don't know what my frames are, and I don't want to know what my frames are.
I got a solid, smooth but solid 20.
I'm not. All I know is I'm not stuttering, so I don't care. No stutters. Everything's smooth. No.
You know what? There was a good portion of the alpha and the beta. Everybody's all stutter, stutter, stutter. I can't tell you when the last time I've even seen a stutter in the alpha. I seriously think a lot of these guys just have like everything under the sun running on their computer, and it's just, you know.
And downloading porn.
Yeah, they always got something else going on.
Wait, we're not supposed to do that?
No, it's free now. You just go to that one website.
There's only one website?
Yeah, it's
Guys are killing me. I'm learning all sorts of things tonight. Oh, man.
It's airplane porn.
Oh my god, that's all over the internet right now.
Oh, dude, Frugal Sim said that when he was doing his little hangar showcase. He was going through all the airplanes, and he goes, "This is freaking hangar."
I'm getting ready to fly
porn, airplane
right
porn.
through Necro. I'm gonna fly right through Necro.
Dude,
Necro disappeared.
What is Frugal, like 100 years old? I remember reading about Frugal's air stuff like back in like Combat Sim 1. I mean, like way back.
No,
I think he's in his late 40s.
Yeah, I think he's in his late 40s.
Got a young start.
Well, damn, it's
You know
maybe
what? He used
called
to
myself
do,
because I'm in my
the
late
first time I
40s.
saw him, it was with DCS.
Oh no, man! It went way back, way beyond DCS.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the same Frugal.
How many
Maybe it is,
Frugals
though.
would there be in Flight Sim?
It might be.
Could have sold the username to someone else.
Well, my gamer tag is about as old as I am. I've had this email with this gamer tag since 1998.
I've had mine since 03.
My actual gamer tag is older than the internet.
Oh, Necro, duh. I mean, nobody gets Necro Sapien, but you.
No, somebody gave it to me.
One because there's another Necrosapien because he had to put one at the end of his name.
That's true.
No, you want to know why that's? Because I can't remember password.
What?
Okay, guys, I got an Easter egg for you. If you look at my tail number, it's Kilo Alpha 6 Tango Sierra Bravo. That actually means something.
What was it again?
Kilo Alpha 6 Tango Sierra Bravo.
And we would know that because
That is something. A helicopter in Japan or Okinawa or something. Or something.
No.
Something.
well, why would we know what it means?
An amateur radio call sign?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Something with a
Das-
radio card.
Das
What'd
is
he
good.
What did he say?
An amateur radio call sign.
Oh, I should have known that because you told me about your ham radio stuff.
Hey guys, how about a little more flying before water again? If we go back over the airport and follow the runway heading northwards, there's some islands out there.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Sounds like
All
a
right.
plan.
Taking off. Too bad I can't ping it like in Battlefield or something, so y'all can all see it.
Somebody ghosted that.
Oh, I'm about the beach.
The ghost thing is just too cool to me. Keith
Oh, that was-
ghosted. That ghost thing's just cool. Oh, pull up, pull up.
Oh, I just hit a tiny bit of sand on takeoff.
Shit, I almost hit that beach.
Yeah, I almost hit the beach too. I had to yank hard.
But that's half the fun.
What, yanking
Oh,
hard?
Who are we following? Necro?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me. I already took off and heading that way. I'm heading for the airport and then I'll turn right and follow the runway and that'll take us out towards the islands I was looking.
Man, I gotta work on these views. I'm so freaking confused.
Who's this Grizz Kyle guy in the 172?
Probably some Irish guy flying around his Irish home,
Could be.
drinking his Irish beer and singing his Irish songs.
Where'd you say we were going down the runway heading?
There's some islands speckled and then a really big one straight out of from the runway heading.
I gotta fly down low to see what the handmade airport building and stuff. I parked there today early. It looked really good. This is so weird flying with no sound for hours.
I can't see you guys on my G1000 or whatever this thing is. That's not G1000.
Yeah, I don't think the multiplayer show up on there.
That's too bad.
I'm almost sure they mentioned that in the video. And somebody was doing the people who got the preliminary, whatever the crap, the YouTubers, the whatever the hell they're called, the influencers, whatever the shit they're called. They said they couldn't see it on the G1000.
The people who've never played Flight Sim before, who got it before all of us, who've been hyped for over a year.
And you know why they got it?
Right.
And some people only have 100, 200 subscribers because they wanted everybody in the frickin' world to see this thing.
I
Why?
mean,
Is
understandably.
this a AAA title like a $50 or $100 million game?
I would say it's more, but
Than 100 million?
no, I'd say it's better than a AAA game.
I know. What's the development cost and everything? Like, you'll say they'll spend 100 million on Grand Theft Auto, whatever the hell those games are. I don't play.
Well, if you look, I think they probably close to 20 million. I don't think it was very much other than that.
It's got to be more than that. Those people that are so.
I don't think so. I think the tech was already there. They just,
Yeah, this is FSX under the hood. Or at least FSX is the foundation of this.
Yeah, but 4 years paying those people to Sobo, which each one of those people has to make at least $100,000 a year, if not more.
Oh, not a chance. Game devs do not make that much.
Yeah, dude.
Who does not?
Game developers usually make between 40 to 50,000.
Well, I'll tell you right now. Remember, Osobo came. They have their own titles, and they're award-winning studio already.
That's true.
They probably sunk a lot of their own investment into this, and they're reaping the rewards. That's for sure.
Well,
but
they said it started with the HoloLens thing with Microsoft, is where it started.
Right. So I'm thinking, I don't think they spent as much money as.
This is $50 million from Microsoft and Asobo.
No, I think Asobo probably spent 15 to 20 million with another 10 from Microsoft. I think.
Honestly, I think that's probably correct. But Microsoft probably also isn't counting the server costs because that's just there.
Yeah,
those costs are already been paid for and reaping profit.
Well, I was just talking about the Asobo work is what I was talking about. All of it.
Yeah, that's probably 10 to 20 mil.
Damn, that's cheap.
Well, they've also sold over 1 million, or about 1 million copies. So, figure if all of those people only got the basic version, that's 65 million they've done made.
Is it really?
And a good chunk got more than the basic.
Oh yeah.
They really sold 1 million copies of this?
Yeah, they like 2 weeks ago I saw an article. They said they were like almost 900,000, and I know a bunch of people. Just on my friends list on Steam, there's been a bunch of people that have bought it since then.
Oh, I waited to buy it till launch. Plus, don't forget all the people who got the Game Pass and are going to later buy it.
Yeah, I got the Game Pass because I didn't know if my system... As a matter of fact, when the second download, after it finished and the screen went black, I went, shit, I waited 1 year and 3 months and the son of a gun isn't going to work.
I really think they'll do Game of the Year.
Do what?
I think they'll make Game of the Year. I know they'll sell at least 1 million copies, and then they'll get a lot of residuals from Game Pass.
Yeah.
And then DLC.
And they did right by the marketplace. They're going to get a
do with
trickle from the marketplace, yeah.
Yep, they'll get trickle from the marketplace.
That's
for
what
sure.
makes me mad when the people on not just ABCM but any forums go, what do they do in the marketplace? Why don't you give it all to the developer? Well, screw you. They made FSX and didn't make a damn penny. Now, granted, they shut it down, but they didn't make a friggin' penny after they shut it down. Why should they not get? If it's optional, which it is, why should they not get a percentage of the sales?
Also, the marketplace helps to fund the ongoing updates that we're going to get to this game that we're not paying for.
Yeah.
Just think if you were like an AutoCAD designer or AutoCAD drafter, okay? You're making, 89 grand, 80, 90 grand a year using AutoCAD to make designs for whatever company you're working for. It makes sense that AutoCAD's going to charge you $1,500 for their software. They're allowing you to make a lot of money.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, but when FSW even breathed marketplace, everybody went apeshit.
But that's a different company too.
But
how's that different from any other marketplace and any other freaking website? Either it be flightsim.com, the org, or freaking AppSim,
Because of Dovetail's history.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, Dovetail didn't have a great history.
They make a ton of money off their train DLC. Well, they wouldn't make the
They're
money if people
ridiculous,
didn't
though.
buy it.
That's like a total outlier. I can see that, but yeah, they're just ridiculous on there.
Sadly,
But
yeah.
people
See,
buy
the water
DLC
masking
for
here
the
is really
train.
good, dude. You can actually see some of the underwater next to the rocks. That's cool.
But my point is, Dovetail
We should land near that.
money off of the train stuff, so it's not that stupid, or they wouldn't have ever sold it. People buy that crap all the time. If you buy all the train DLC for the older one, not the 2021, it ends up being like $3,000-$4,000.
Right, but keep in mind that most of that DLC is about maybe $1 worth of quality compared to what FS DLC looks like.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and some of the DLC was sold by other users too. You know, they made a boxcar and sold it as DLC. I mean, I understand that it's not the physics and the quality, but still the fact that people buy that stuff like crazy.
Oh yeah, that's insane. But Dovetail has a history of doing absolute minimum they can get away with to make a sellable DLC.
Okay, look, here's a great
At a high price.
Tomb Raider, I love Tomb Raider. People were buying different outfits for Lara Croft. Different digital outfits for Lara Croft.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
And
you mean that's
DLC is
you mean that's
crazy,
wrong?
man.
Is that wrong?
What?
You mean that's wrong? Oh, damn.
but also it's a comparison
I'm
of
just
price to
kidding.
workload, right?
Hey, real
Dovetail
quick. I don't mean to
overpriced.
interrupt, but I want to say goodnight because I had a good time and I don't want to just blow you off and disconnect. So,
See, you got
y'all
me.
have a good one tonight. I'll catch you later.
See
All right, take it
Burner.
easy.
Alright, see ya.
See you, Burner.
Freaking out.
Well, I didn't mean to make it a dovetail argument. I was just talking about DLC in general.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is if you solve the same thing over and over, and you buy DLC and everything, and then new thing comes out, and you have to buy it again, even if it's
Oh yeah,
a
like
minor
every
update.
version of Prepared 3D or something.
Dude, look at
I
the
don't know.
blue water, dude. This is like the total turquoise blue water. Oh my God.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, I mean
can't
that whole
believe
rebuying thing though is why I never made the jump to FSX. I stayed on FS9 for almost forever, and then was finally considering the jump to P3D because I had over $5,000 worth of add-ons.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that makes
much?
sense. I sunk all my money into FSX, and now, well, this will be.
I spent more on X-Plane DLC than ever, and it probably took. Well, the TBM, which was worth every penny of it, was the majority of it. But I probably spent maybe $300, and that's in the whole 12 years I've been simming. 12, 14 years I've been simming. I don't buy scenery. I don't put plugins and all. I don't even do free scenery because I just don't want to mess with all that crap.
Dude, they gotta make a freaking ship simulator out of this, dude.
Did you say shit or ship?
Ship, like a sailing or a ship.
Here comes the big turn.
You know,
I'll be shocked if they don't.
well, like sailing simulators on my wish list on Steam. I just haven't got it.
Did you see what made it on their wish list? You know, the wish list always changes for Asobo. They put gliders up there now.
Well, I mean, they're modeling winds really
Oh,
well,
it'd be
and
awesome.
updrafts on,
Oh, it would
buildings,
be
updrafts on mountains
awesome.
and stuff.
Yeah, with the air model that we have here, they really should. Oh my
Oh,
god,
it would
that
be incredible.
water is beautiful.
Yeah, dude. It
Yeah,
is.
This water is crazy.
I'm just waiting for dolphins like to breach and shit.
And damn, the wind simulation. Oh my god, the whole airflow. I don't know what to say. I am bloody stunned.
It makes mountain flying actually really challenging for real once. I did a flight earlier over the Sierra Nevada mountains, and at low altitude because small plane. And man, every little mountaintop you go over changes the airflow.
Yeah.
You're talking about in the FS
fly over
120?
some
Yeah,
fly over some bumps and hills here, and you know exactly what is below your plane. You know exactly how the landscape changes altitude. It's so impressive.
All right, directly east of us is EGAE. How about we touch and go, and then there's a huge bay right there by the airport. So touch and go to the airport, and then land in the water.
Sounds good.
All right, let's
Roll.
what was that airport?
EGAE. Echo Gamma Alpha Echo.
All right, got it in the GPS.
Yeah, on the VFR map.
Yeah, you can hit like direct to and even flight plan and enter stuff like that in the GPS right here in the cockpit. It's great.
I like the VFR map. That thing's slick. There goes next.
This is really sweet, freaking flying around in these things, dude. I mean, it's cool.
This is a lot of fun.
Especially being
hand. I can't wait till they make like a Super Cub or whatever, Savage Cub float, whatever it is. Now it'll have to be a good price for everybody to be willing to buy it, but that'd be amazing.
You know, I got to be honest with you guys. As long as I've been flight simming, I've been more of a freeware kind of guy than an actual paid DLC kind of guy. But I'll tell you right now, this sim is new and it's a new platform. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually buy some DLC for this.
Yeah, I like the payware stuff because of the quality. It's, I don't know, the all the A2A aircraft I bought, they are so amazing.
Necro, didn't you get the 182?
Yes.
Okay, well, let us know how the update stuff goes. Like if they update it, you know, like when you launch the sim, you know, it'll automatically update your plane. Because that to me is the reason I would buy something through the marketplace.
Yeah. So far, I think the only thing they really need to focus on is the sound inside the cabin, because it sounds like a Rotax.
Does it?
Yeah, it's got kind of a weed eater sound.
Well, let us know. Surely they have to update it at some point. Let us know how it works.
It's Coronado, so what do you expect? It looks pretty, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you. How much was it?
$30.
I got you. Man, that's not too bad.
I will admit, I did get the Rex texture direct and some of their weather stuff.
But you
I had that for FSX.
You know, these original prices, they have to have a price where they can put stuff on sale. However long it takes, this Christmas, next Christmas, you know, they've got to come out with a price where they can make good money, and then when they put it on sale, they make, you know, maybe the same amount of profit with the quantity. But like if they had a 50% off sale, Coronado, which I think they only do like once in a blue moon, that plane would be $15.
Yeah, and I would almost pay $15 for most Coronado planes.
Yeah, and I don't think they have sales like that, but like once a year or once every couple of years.
But honestly, the default aircraft, from what I've seen so far, are 100% Coronado level. So if Coronado makes anything matching a default, I ain't buying it.
I'm agreeing with you that way, dude. These defaults are just, yeah. Coronado better up their game if they're want my money.
Everybody needs to.
Like, they're no A2A. A2A can come in here and make stuff, and I will buy it, because A2A makes great stuff.
Please! That would be so amazing. I'm hoping they come out and give us some aircraft for this one. And the defaults, I would even put them above Coronado.
Now, when it comes to like study level internals and flight computers and FMCs and stuff, yeah, absolutely. The third-party devs can come in and just bang it out of the park. They got everything else they need for the model, the PBRs, the graphics and stuff. They got the platform for that. If they can come in and truly make a study level with all the right, flight controls and everything, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's a new platform. I feel like, I can actually probably spend money on this thing. If they're going to be developing this for 10 years, yeah.
Exactly, and I think it's going the same road. They're going the same road with this one, like Euro Truck Sim, American Truck Sim, just a platform that is in constant development instead of bringing out something new every 2 years or so.
I mean, that's how they all do it now. And it's a good thing, because it means I don't have to buy it again.
Exactly. And it's more sustainable.
Who is Dirty Gumboots? Somebody screwed that man.
Quick question. Which way are we doing the touch and go on the runway?
I don't know. I don't even know which way the runway runs.
Can you not see that on the map?
I haven't zoomed in on it yet.
Yeah, I don't see everybody on the via.
It looks like it's got multiple runways in all different directions.
What
so
runway are we going to? Bell? BL?
EGAE.
I don't even see it on this map. EGAE?
It's still a ways out.
You can pull up the ATC menu and get the nearest airport.
Screw it.
Look at my stream and look at it's on the map.
28 miles from where I'm at.
Can't get over how beautiful
Is the icon made for tech?
Made for what?
Made for Inditech means autopilot.
No, there is no autopilot for the icon.
Oh, need one. I'm fully trimmed out, flying hands off. Occasionally, I got to tilt it back to the left a little, and then it'll slowly go back to the right. But yeah, other than that, I'm flying hands off. Just trim
what's
it.
really cool about the icon is the bottom of the fuselage actually helps in its lift.
Yeah, the big bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually call it the water wings because it's supports in the water and it's actually a lifting body.
That makes sense. It makes sense. Is this thing considered one of those experimental things?
It's a light sport.
Yeah, light sport. You can get a light sport license and fly this thing.
Any plane can be experimental. You just have to do the paperwork.
That, but your experimental guys on all the YouTube channels you watch, they say they don't have to get some kind of certification or something?
They have to get a certification to make it experimental so that they can do like engine upgrades and all that other stuff.
They say they can change stuff without having to go through the FAA and taking 20 years. They can, if they want to add a wing, they can change the wing.
Yeah, with an experimental, it's also known as home builds often. It's not actually a certified aircraft in the traditional sense.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, this isn't one of those. This is actually a standard certified light sport aircraft.
And all the experimentals that Necro watches and sends me, they all have the word experimental inside the cockpit. Do they have to do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of them has a big old sticker. It may be on the outside too, but I know on the inside it says experimental.
Yeah, technically, actually, every aircraft has to have its airworthiness certificate in the cockpit. But experimental aircraft, the airworthiness certificate doesn't exist. It is just the word of the owner. And so that's what's in the cockpit.
So do they have to make it that big because of YouTube?
No, that's actually just a legal requirement for passengers to know
Oh,
that they're
okay.
in an experimental aircraft.
I thought maybe they made them do it like, look, if you're going to show these things to other people, then you have to make it real bold that this is experimental and they could die.
It's insurance
could die
companies
anyway.
and their lawyers.
Yeah.
This dirty gumboot's probably looking over here going, damn, there's like
Yeah.
6 A5s.
He's like, what the hell are those planes? Well, he's got to know he's in FS20. He's got to know. Oh, he's headed our way. He's probably in
Yeah,
like
I'm down to like 6 gallons of fuel here. I'm gonna have to freaking fuel up.
What's BE-36? Is that a Beechcraft?
Yeah, that's the Bonanza.
Yep.
I meant the Bonanza. Yeah, the Beechcraft Bonanza, right?
Yeah, I'm at 7 gallons. I'm gonna have to get some fuel here probably. Maybe
All right,
make
so
this
we'll do a full
fuel.
stop. Full stop at the airport, refuel. I didn't even look at my fuel.
I didn't even look at my
Yeah.
Do
fuel.
a group screenshot at the fuel farm.
I just assumed in multiplayer it was unlimited fuel.
Oh, hell's no. I'm just glad I've used almost a full tank without crashing. That's pretty cool.
Actually, that's valid.
So your goal is no crashes, no?
Always my goal is no crashes.
That's not always my goal, but most of the time it is.
Expectation versus
For some
reality.
reason, my camera, and when the outside got jacked up, now when I go to the inside view, it slowly pans to the right. It didn't used to do that before. Like Shadow said, I just need to set everything to default and start all over again. Because I
This
don't know
thing's
what
still
the
20
heck
miles
buttons
away.
I hit. I have no clue what buttons I hit today by accident.
All right, after this stop and then one more water landing, and I'm going to have to sign off because I still want to make it one more leg on my journey tonight before I go to bed.
Gotcha. You doing the round the world?
No, VFR across the country, across the U.S.
Okay. My bit. You gonna try to go to every state?
No, quite a few of them though. I'm hitting, obviously every place that I've ever actually flown an airplane in. I'm hitting those airports, and then as well as several key visuals like the Grand Canyon, Old Faithful. Gonna see if Mount Rushmore is rendered. Niagara Falls, Kitty Hawk.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that reminds me. I gotta fly over Jackson Hole and the Grand Tetons and see how that looks.
Surely they didn't do the one with the presidents. Surely you can't tell. Surely.
We'll find out.
Guess we-
I'll know in a couple days.
Yeah, get some video of that.
Yeah, we need to go
Yeah.
see if we can land on top of them.
I'm streaming all of it.
Well, be sure and put your streams in the streaming category so we can watch them. Whether
I am
they're
doing that.
outdoors, recorded.
Yeah, the VOD should be visible. I think I'm going to stop putting the map up just because it's not easy to read apparently on stream.
Gotcha. I was gonna post a thing in the
Farm over here.
on the AV Sims today. Go, anybody get an alpha invitation?
God.
Because you know people have been waiting forever.
That is a terrible, terrible joke. You should
That
do
is
it.
a terrible, terrible joke. That's why I was gonna put it on there.
Okay, Necros and Reaper, I don't know where you two are going because my GPS says it's not that way.
Mine says I'm pointing right at it. Maybe hit
I
B
haven't looked at my map.
or D.
Echo Golf Alpha Echo.
Yep. EGAE, I'm heading more or less right at it.
Interesting. My GPS shows it quite a bit north of where you guys look like you're going.
I don't even see a EGAE.
You got to dial it in. Hit the GPS is actually touchscreen, so you hit direct to, and then you can type in EGAE and hit
Okay.
direct.
I got you. I was just looking at the VFR map.
It's not much further to go. Probably 10, 15 miles. I didn't punch it in. I've just been flying with the VFR map up.
Well, you know what? I think I'm looking at VOR.
EG what?
Echo Golf Alpha Echo.
I see EG in it.
EGAE. Echo Golf Alpha Echo.
That's what he said.
Megalinton approach and 3CR055.
Bearing
Request
96.
clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Looks like about 11 miles away from me.
Yeah, I'm showing a bearing of east 096. 12 miles.
Be right up over this this mountain crest valley thing.
It looks like Dirty Gun.
Yeah, I
is
think,
flying with y'all.
I think I see some lights that way.
Yeah, that
Oh,
Dirty
you guys
Gunboat's
are way
out.
above me.
I'm way.
Yeah, I'm actually about to start slowly descending and
Is
slow
Dirty
down a
Gunboat
little.
flying with y'all?
No, he's way out there.
Oh, is he?
Alright, so this is full stop. Picture opportunity at the fuel farm.
Sure. And it should be big enough to have a fuel farm because it's got like 3 different runways.
Alright, see you boys on the ground.
Alright.
I'm hoping devs will be pulling out the TBM 900 quality for airplanes with this sim.
You think the X-Plane developers would do it for MSFS?
So, well, I know the guy that did the Carbon Cub and Kit Fox, Big Tire Production, he's giving away the Kit Fox for free to the people who own it in X-Plane. He's giving it to them for this sim.
Yeah, did you load it up yet?
No, I was looking today to see if I can get it and can't get it yet.
Got you. So you don't actually have it. I thought you'd already downloaded it.
Not yet. I downloaded it, but not the one for this sim.
Yeah, the X-Plane people got pissed at him.
He didn't.
It's not like he
do
gave away to
anything wrong.
new users free.
Right.
It's only people who had already purchased it.
Yeah, they were pissed. They're just mad.
They're just mad because
Honestly-
he advertised it on X-Plane forums, and I don't see where I doubt Austin would even be mad.
Honestly, there's a lot of people who are trying to pretend like this is not a quantum leap simulator.
Well, look, if you
I
wanna stay
don't
on
freaking
X-Plane,
get it, dude.
Stay on X-Plane. I don't care what sim. If you want to stay
Yeah.
on FSX,
Exactly.
you know, FS 98. I don't care what you do. It's your computer.
When you see your own shadow of your airplane rolling over the terrain and the trees, I mean, come on.
they don't
It's-
care. They don't
It's
care.
just awesome.
I gotta look for that
Yeah.
now because I actually haven't watched for my own shadow yet.
Well, right
I mean,
now,
look.
where we're heading, it's down and to the left.
Hey, look, I'll admit it. I bought X-Plane 10 and hated it. And I mean, I don't think I actually posted anywhere, but I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. And I really didn't want X-Plane 11, except when FSW closed down, everybody started.
Yeah.
Everybody started, like if you want to go to a more modern thing, there's no way I was going to go to P3D. It wasn't going to happen.
But
And I started a Discord channel about flight simulation. So it didn't make sense not to fly in a flight. I still fly in FSX. I love the missions. I still do missions in FSX.
That's funny. We actually started this Discord for just people making missions on FSW.
Yeah, exactly.
And how many people are there now? Like 400?
Yeah, but those are bogus numbers, though. If you go to like that, there's a place where you can list your Discord, it'll say like 4,000 people online. Well, that just means that there are 4,000 people that joined. That doesn't mean how many people are actually online. They're online all over the Discord universe. They're not online on that server.
All right, I'm starting to see runway, so I'm slowing down, about to drop some
I am
flaps
so
and
far
gear.
behind y'all. I'll be there next week. Should we change aircraft, or are we gonna go? Are we getting ready to land in the water again?
No, I think we keep the icon.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I just saw a thing. A2A announces Aerostar 600 for FS20.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, a lot of them devs are going to be jumping all over this sim.
Oh. Yeah.
Just because it's new, they know it's going to be more money for them.
Look, all the people that were in FSX and, well, I guess there were some in X-Plane too. They announced well, actually they first announced Flight, and that didn't go well. Then they did FSW. A lot of people were going to switch to it. And then they switched to X-Plane. Now a lot of those people are going to, but I'm still going to fly an X-Plane. I guarantee I'm going to fly my TBM 900. Even with the I love the 930. Yeah. I ain't got used to the 930
love the TBM 900 and the Zebo, so I'm definitely
I don't do the Zebo. I don't do the Zebo, but I'm definitely going to fly the TBM. I'm going to fly my Carbon Cub, my Kodiak for sure. That's the first, besides a float plane like a Super Cub float, I want a Kodiak.
I believe somebody is working on a Kodiak already for this sim.
As soon as Necro buys the Kodiak, because he'll buy it first and tells me it's good, then I'll buy the Kodiak.
If I lie to you,
I won't buy it before anybody else does, because I bought the stupid X Cub on X-Plane. It was a piece of crap.
See, I never bought that one.
The X Cub, not the Carbon Cub. Carbon Cub is great. The X Cub is a piece of shite.
I'm still a little salty that the ASDG Super Cub is moth aware.
That's a great plane.
Yeah, but they dropped it in
that can't
over shady circumstances.
That can't be the only thing that's vaporware. It's just that's a popular plane.
I think my biggest complaint when I moved over to X-Plane is a lot of the devs they charge a shit ton of money for their aircraft and it's only a part-time hobby for them. They hardly update it. It's just
right. Exactly.
They substandard. I don't know. That was just huge disappointment for me.
But on the other side, there's a boatload of there's freeware everywhere for X-Plane. Now, not high quality freeware. Well, the Zebo's freeware. But they didn't do that from the ground up. They just took the base 737, right, and fixed it.
Correct.
Right, but it's still that's how come PMDG would have never gone to X-Plane with their 737, because the people at X-Plane.
I'm gonna land long.
There's no way they're gonna pay $140.
Well, yeah, it's right on top of Keyhole.
There's no way most of the people on X-Plane are gonna.
Well, I'll land on the left.
$140 for when they get the Zebo for free. Now,
all right,
some will like.
Somebody just
Shadow
hovered
stuff.
across the runway.
Do I need to use my wheels on this or my rudder?
Wheels.
Wheels.
No, just use your.
I almost forgot to lower
All right,
my
I found the
wheels.
fuels farm over here.
God, look at this. And I'm talking about I got a 1060. This is incredible looking. These houses, and this is crazy.
Well, my biggest
Yeah.
complaint with X-Plane was when I upgraded my video card on my system, I was still getting sub 30 frames per
Oh,
second.
Did you get AMD?
Yeah, and like I was getting,
Oh, there's your
solid. Well, finally they updated, to Vulkan, and I got over 60 now.
Chris Brown has an AMD card, and he said he's never had a problem with it.
He's lying.
No, I don't think he's not.
When I upgraded my video card, I got a huge boost. I'm talking like 100 FPS boost.
Dude, I was running everything triple game, everything just off the shelf, and I was getting 60 plus frames. And freaking X-Plane was just shit. I was so pissed. And then I found out, the AMD's doesn't do OpenGL that well.
But if I'm not mistaken, that was a Mac thing anyway.
Reaper, you're floating in the air there.
It was a Mac thing. Austin.
Okay.
Now, OpenGL was actually originally a Linux thing.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Linux, but then Mac did it. He
Yeah.
loves Mac. Of course, they have PC stuff and port it somehow. I don't know how they do it, but
Yeah, so I got 4 gallons or 12 liters. I don't know. All right, we all taking turns or what?
It didn't even come up for me, so I think just use the manual
You gotta
update fuel.
get close.
I got real close and then shut it all down, and it just still didn't pop up.
I'm going to run right through all y'all and the fuel tank.
You gotta put your wing next to it, not your nose.
All right,
I'll give it a try.
I'll be right back while y'all get fuel. I'll just cheat and do it through the menu.
That's what I did, so I could sit back and watch y'all pull up to the pump.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
it didn't come up. That's weird.
Oh, there it is.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll just
manual.
I'll just cheat and do it in the menu. I still have 33%. I don't need any more, do I?
Oh, wow, you gotta get real close. Like, my wingtip is hanging over it, and now it popped up.
I was about to say you might have to shut down.
No, you don't have to shut down, but you gotta get real dang close. Alright, I got my fuel. I'm moving away. Someone else can get theirs.
Is Dirty Gun Boots filling up too?
I don't even think he's at the... well, I don't know where he is.
He must be at another airport or flying.
Yeah.
I just keep seeing him ahead of us. Well, obviously we all like the Icon 5 because we can do water or regular surface. All right,
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
right
a
back.
fun little plane. Alright, I'm in for one more water landing, and then I'm gonna switch over. But I will be streaming my last flight tonight.
Awesome.
Okay, so I see a name out there. It says Irish Stevo.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
Guy says Oz MSFT sucks.
I'm going to make a prediction. I think at this next E3, if they even have it, I think they're going to announce Combat Flight Simulator.
Honestly, I'd be shocked. I think DCS World really should just be left to its devices on that one because it really does a good job of that.
I just say that because Microsoft has to be looking at your world of warships and your, world of tanks and stuff like that, and just seeing the massive community and the massive draw those have. That's all I'm thinking. They're thinking about making money,
Yeah, well, they're definitely going to get their slice of the pie with this one.
I'm fueled up, ready to go.
Is everybody here?
Same.
Or are we going to get a group shot?
Tech?
I think he stepped away.
Yeah, he'll be right back, he said. It's really funny. I got the full 6-knob throttle quadrant going over here for the twin props. 6-knob throttle quadrant, flying around an Icon A5.
Nice.
The Bravo throttle goes on sale on the 1st.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I cannot afford it right now. I just spent way too much money on what I got.
Yeah, I'm a little tapped out after this new Odyssey G7.
I'm still thinking about the honeycomb, but haven't pulled the trigger.
Honestly, for me, I got the SciTech. I've had it for years. When it dies, I'll probably go honeycomb, but until then, it's not worth the upgrade.
Show me how to do the shadow camera so I can walk around and take some pictures of y'all for the Discord channel. I mean the showcase.
Well, let's line up a little bit on something here. Hold on.
Well, I was just going to walk around with where you were. How do you walk around with?
Oh, the drone cam?
I think it's what, ASWX or something? I don't know. I've already changed on mine.
What's drone follow mode? What's that? Turn that off?
No, drone is the one that walks around.
The follow mode follows your aircraft.
So I want that off because I want to walk around. What keys do I use?
AWSE and your AWSD and your keypad.
Yep. Five on your keypad resets it.
All right, y'all stay right there for a second. Let me get a screenshot. How you twist it around? Can you, like?
Try
My right mouse button not working.
4, 8, 6, and 2.
On the numpad or the regular?
Numpad.
Slick.
And then 7, 9, 1, and 3 tilt it.
Reaper's still over there hovering in the air.
That's pretty weird. But I don't know why.
Yeah, even with your gear down, your gear's like 5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Strange, everyone shows on the ground for me.
All right, now let me go move my plane. I have to get out of drone mode.
Yeah, if you look at my screen, you can see it float.
So now, let me go back to the showcase camera. That's just too cool. What happened to all the tags except Reaper? Everybody else's tag went away. Except Reaper.
When you get close enough, the tag does go away.
It,
They have to be at like a certain distance to have the tag.
Yeah, when you're just
Okay.
shy of ghosting, the tag goes away.
Not pretty far back. Now they're popping up the further away. Different. Is there a top-down showcase camera view?
I don't know.
Hold 2 till you tilt. You can tilt it top down.
Now, from what I've seen, streamers, they're actually using like an Xbox controller with bound just for that drone cam, and they're able to just zip around with it.
Wow, look at this shot. This is
I've thought about doing that because I've got an Xbox I don't use, so I can just grab the controller.
Yeah, it's already key mapped to your camera. The only thing I did on mine is I went and just deleted all the key mapping for flight controls. I left everything for drone.
Right. All right, I'm going to start taxiing now.
All right, I got the shot. That was cool. Let me go post him.
Should we go for a landing in the canal to the west of here?
For me, it's my last one too.
Oh, yeah, I've already posted this screenshot.
Yeah, we're quick.
Well, I mean, you were in the alpha beta gamma. They all pretty much look the same. Oh, that was a bad shot. Delete. Those really close-up ones at the end were slick looking. Man, I got some serious key binding and key binding and settings and all kinds of stuff to do. I'll be here forever.
Oh yeah, I spent like 2 hours on that earlier today.
0555 Ellington approach. Squawk 4753.
All the alpha people, they already knew how to do it. They just have to redo it again. I got to learn brain spanking new.
Squirrel's got a pretty decent tutorial series.
Yeah,
Winners.
that is a really good. I like Squirrel. He's one of the people I.
Dude, the beta, it was totally default settings on my X52 Bro. I know I'm not supposed to say anything, but when I started the beta, all my controls were set up like it was the default. And they were all blank. Now
Okay.
it's like,
I have to make a police recording, siren, and every time somebody says something that's in the alpha, we'll play the police sound. It's a joke. I'm just joking.
As far as
but
I'm
seriously, I
concerned,
was
the
like,
NDA's
oh
on.
my god, the controls are all set up for default. I barely had to set anything up for my X52 Pro, and now literally nothing is set up.
Okay.
That's shocking.
Yeah, dude, I was like, and I had made comments in the forums, dude, this is all set up. This is great. You guys nailed it.
So let me ask you a question and explain. You can now. I know they're still working on this one. And explain what is it, Shadow? You can save your joystick settings or
You can,
whatever.
you can do profiles by aircraft.
Can you do that? Can you do that here?
Sort
yes,
of.
now.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
can.
You can save a config for whatever.
So where is the program? I looked for it when I was having trouble with my install, and I never actually found where it was installing.
It's called a preset manager. Hold on, I think that's what it's called. Hold on.
No, I mean, where's the actual sim installed? I never could find the folder that the sim was installed last night. Well, or this morning.
I know for
Well,
Steam it
I-
installs in app data.
Yeah, I
Oh,
found
is it
it by
application
opening. Well, I found it by opening the task manager, right clicking on the process, going to systems, then right clicking on the exe on systems, and then find in folder. It wouldn't let you find in folder like it would usually. You had to go to, I think, after I found it today, and that's how I can get my tracking to start when I start the flight simulator.
But remember in the old days in FSX, you had to do deliveries and you had to change that config file to when you added all that manual crap. You had to edit those config files for a plane to get a delivery or something.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all of that's actually in developer tools now in FS 2020 for the
Oh,
most
by
part.
the way, did anybody download the SDK?
You don't have to download it from what I can tell. I think it's actually in the sim.
Oh, it's actually in this sim?
Yeah, you go to Options Developer and turn on Developer Mode, and it adds a whole new menu, and there's a whole bunch of fun stuff in there.
I wonder if they made, that was one good thing about FSW. Their Pro Mission tool was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I want to start making missions again.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little complicated, especially for me, but it was freaking awesome. And it was a completely separate, because they never got a SDK out before they closed. But the Pro Mission tool was just awesome. Man, look at the scenery. And we're talking about, I'm on a graphics card from the 1970s. It's my Voodoo. All right, we going wheels up because we're going to land on the water.
Yep.
No, wheels down for the water.
Yeah, smart ass. This is amazing. It looks like this on a 1060. This is amazing.
See, I told you it would be fine.
Look, you weren't here when the black screen showed up and I had all. By the way, I'm not the only one that had the 3 gigabyte. Mikey had it. I think.
Yeah, I had it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the black screen, but it was like it was loading and it started.
Yeah, I had a black screen that sat there for, I want to say, 15 minutes after it finished downloading everything, and I was about ready to freak out. Then I got in and saw that they'd screwed up Steam, and I didn't have all my premium edition stuff.
Oh, y'all are already landing?
Somebody said the Canal West, and here we are.
Yeah, I'm going to take
wonder
off
what
again just to come join you guys, because you're way the heck over there.
I wonder what this sim sounds like with sounds.
Good.
Ah, it sounds like shit.
I had sound all day when I was by myself, but it's not FS 2020. I've had the same problem in X-Plane once I figure out.
Looks like there's a bridge up here. I'm gonna see if I can go under it.
Good luck.
I'm past you. Where do you look to see a bridge?
Yep, it's the bridge, I think.
Screw it. Let's go play with the bridge.
Shadow looks like he's going 1,000. He's going to run into a brick wall. You're going to run into a brick wall. There's no way you're going underneath this bridge.
Oh, I'm going.
There's no way. You're running into a brick wall.
Is it me or is the water going uphill on the right here?
The water
is going uphill on the right.
Yeah, I had.
Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, I made it. Woohoo!
Yep, I made it through. Yeah, baby.
Come on, Necro, dive down.
Oh, going under the bridge?
Yeah.
Look, Reaper's doing flips.
So should we line up for one more photo op near the bridge, and then I'm going to probably sign off?
Yeah, let's fly underneath the bridge again. Everybody trying to fly underneath the bridge, see who crashes.
I'm coming right back at it.
I'm coming back. I'm turning back around for it.
Oh, God, I got too much. Nope, not doing it this time. Oh.
I got under.
Look, you know what we need next, and I know they have to take.
I did it. That's a nice bridge. It's an actual bridge that you can go under.
If they could mine all the data from every cell phone in the world for the ground scenery, thank you very much.
That'd be
Nah, the NSA doesn't want to give it to.
Basically, illegal stuff is what I'm talking about. not illegal, but privacy issue.
I want to try increasing the wind and see if these wind turbines start turning.
They do. They turn. They show the videos.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know they turn, but they're like all dead right now. I think that's because my wind is at 0.
Crank the wind up.
Mine's turning.
Last time I cranked the wind up, it flipped my icon. I'm not doing it again for a while. Wow, this looks really cool over here. There's Keyhole Bud and I Buddy's trees.
All right, I'm heading in for the bridge.
You going under it again?
No, I'm going to land on it.
Are you really?
I'm going to try.
Well, we know you can land on the Golden Gate because somebody already did it.
Gotta bleed some.
Wow, that scenery, look at all those buildings. That's slick looking. I mean, we're talking about medium.
Challenge accepted. I'm right up online. I'm going to do it.
Land on the bridge?
Yeah, except the car's on the wrong side of the street. What's up with that?
We're in Europe, man.
Shit.
I'm just joking.
Welcome to Ireland.
No, I crashed.
Here you go.
But well,
I can't land on the bridge.
You can't land on it?
I just tried.
And so you didn't crash, you just couldn't land, right?
No, it said I crashed in the water.
Well, I've got crash turned off. Let me try it.
Crashed in the water on a float plane.
Right. Well, while
I'm
landing
there.
on a bridge.
I'm
If the
trying
gear are
to.
down, the gear are down.
That's pretty good. I crashed into water on a float plane, which is possible. Well,
Actually, I watched a video about it.
That crashes every time. You send me that video all the time where the guy and it tipped over. Remember that famous one?
Yeah.
You
I actually watched a video the other day of an A5 crashing in the water, but that's because the pilot, was pretty much made every mistake possible.
All right, here we go.
They usually do.
I got crash turned off, and I'm getting ready to try to land on the bridge. All my crash stuff turned off.
Yeah, I'm on the bridge right now. I made it,
It's not really crash stuff is not really needed in the sim.
You can go out just a little bit and then you fall through. I'm kind of like stuck.
Plus, I can fly through trees and stuff now.
My ass end is hanging up right now.
There you go. I'm on it. I'm on the bridge.
On my screen, you're under it.
My wheels.
Yeah. That's great.
That's hilarious. On my screen, you're literally hovering halfway under the bridge.
Right.
It might let me take off. Nope. It's stuck in the concrete.
Yeah, mine's funny. Get a
Come on,
picture.
baby. You can get out of here. All right, I'm gonna have to restart.
All right.
We done for the night? Oh,
I am.
Just flipped
Yeah, I think I am.
I caught that flip over to.
I just flipped over.
I'll be
Bye.
posting my stream shortly. I'm gonna go prep my last leg of my cross country for tonight.
How'd you
Necro,
upright your
Should
plane?
be fun.
Necro,
What?
you want to meet at WX53 in about 15 minutes and try it?
Hold on, I'm watching you bounce around.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to stop it.
No, don't. Let me get close.
I'll wait till you get the video of it.
All right,
Don't you
throttle.
just fall through.
Throttle.
I'm stuck now.
Hey, that worked pretty well.
So my profile has said I flew 2 hours, and we've been flying since 8, so 3.5, almost 3 hours 40 minutes. So it's
Well, we've had those restarts.
not counting everything.
Yeah, it's not counting any time that engine's not running, anytime you crash and reload, or anytime you got the live pause going.
There's the picture of me stuck in the overpass. I just put it in the screenshot area. All right, if anybody wants to meet me at WX53, whatever the hell I think, Indonesia, whatever it is, in about 15 minutes I'll be there.
Sounds good.
Good job, guys. We'll catch you later. That was fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Thank everybody for showing up. Appreciate it.
It's fun, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, this was a blast. Have a good
The
night.
very first FS 2020 motor.